Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my foundation collection. It's not overly big like some people will probably imagine. I did kind of get rid of some stuff, but a lot of people do ask me about like the foundations I use and stuff like that. So I said, why not? Let me just make a video. I do have a little bit of drugstore to high-end to luxury foundation, so hopefully I can touch on a little bit of the type of foundation that everybody loves. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So let me go ahead and say that I do have normal skin. Sometimes it's a little bit oily, sometimes it feels a little bit more dry. With some moisturizer or a mattifying primer, I can easily fix that. So I have everything in this little container right here. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start off with drugstore. As far as undertones, I have more of a golden undertone. I do color match to my chest. 80% of women of color do have more of that golden undertone. So yeah, most of these are golden undertone. However, I still can go with a red undertone. I personally like matte everything, if you guys haven't noticed by now. So the first thing I'm going to start off with, of course, is L'Oreal True Match. I love this stuff right here. I'm also going to be going in and telling you what shade I am in each foundation. So if you wanted to try this specific foundation, or if you're around my skin tone, you know which shade I use. C8, but I also have N8, which I don't even know where that N8 is. I think the N8 matches me a little bit better than this, but the N8 neutral. So again, like that neutrally goldeny undertone. This one has more of just a natural finish, not too mattifying. It's more like a skin-like finish. The next one is by L'Oreal as well. This one is the Infallible Pro Glow. I like to use this in the summertime if I'm just doing like a very easy everyday look. If I'm just running to the store really quick and I just need like a little bit of a cover-up. In this, the 12 series, so in the Infallible Pro Matte, I'm 112, and then in the Infallible Pro Glow, I am 212. So this has like more of a medium coverage, but it's definitely buildable. But this one will give you more of like that dewy finish. So I like to use this. I also like to go on with this and cover up here. Like if I'm wearing like a very low cut shirt and I just need like, again, a little bit of cover up on my chest area, I'll go on with this because I like the coverage on this. Next one is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I am the shade 13, which is Chestnut. This foundation, it's like I like it, but I don't know. I feel like it, like the wear time is not like a 24-hour or 16-hour. Sometimes I don't even feel like it's an 8-hour. I feel like I get like this brings out the natural oils. It's maybe for like a short-term wear, 3 hours, 4 hours. It's very comparable to the Clinique Beyond Perfecting, I think it's called, foundation. It's like a 2-in-1. The coverage is nice, but I just feel like over time I get oily. And then honestly, I've never tried this foundation yet. This one is by Kokie Professional Cosmetics. It's a Skin Perfect HD foundation. I am the shade 110C, which I'm assuming the C means for cool. I read a couple of reviews saying like, oh yeah, it broke me out. So after I read that, I was kind of a little bit hesitant, but I'm gonna go ahead and just try it. So I think that is it for my drugstore. Okay, so next we're gonna go into high-end. So all of these you get right at Sephora except one, which is a MAC foundation. Obviously you can get that at MAC. The first one is by Milk Makeup. It is the Blur Liquid foundation. I am the shade Toffee. Now I've been wearing this, I'm not gonna lie, I love this foundation, but I feel like this is just like a hint, just a hint too light. I am gonna go back to Sephora and get just the shade darker. I forgot what it's called. I love the coverage on this. Like it really does give that blur out effect, just like the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. I love that too. In here you get 1 fluid ounce. A little bit does go a long way. I definitely recommend it. I like it, and I think the shade range is nice too. Next one is the new Bobbi Brown foundation. It is the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. It does have SPF 15 in it, and I am the shade Golden Almond 6.75. I love Bobbi Brown anyway, so I think I paid like $40 for this. All these foundations that I am showing you that I'm getting from Sephora, like the Milk Makeup and the Bobbi Brown, all these are for the most part full coverage. I will say that this has like a matte finish as well. Same with the Milk Makeup. The Milk Makeup also has a matte finish, and this one has a matte finish. But I do love this. It is oil-free shine control. It does say full cover on here. I like it a lot. Next is Kat Von D. It's the Kat Von D shade and no wait, what is this called? I forgot. Oh, it's the Kat Von D Lock It Foundation. I am the shade Deep 76 Warm. I love this foundation too. I love the coverage. I love the wear time. It's beautiful. The only thing that is a con for me is it does transfer. Even when I like set it with the setting spray, if I hug somebody, my face is gonna be on your shirt, boo. But other than that, like, I love it. I love the coverage. I do. I love it, love it, love it. It is super full coverage. So if you don't want like full coverage, I will say this is more of a heavier feeling foundation. Like the Bobbi Brown is very lightweight. Same with the Milk Makeup. Even though the Milk Makeup, like, it comes out kind of thick, it still doesn't feel that way on the actual skin. If you don't like that heaviness, I would say probably stay away from this. But I like it a lot. I just don't like it when I know I'm gonna have to like interact with people, or like if I'm around family and I'm hugging them, you know, I try to not wear this. It also photographs very well too. The next is Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation. It has the soft contour on one end, and then it has like the actual foundation on the other. I am the shade 4.1. So this side is the contour. So it's like a soft contour, and then on the other end it is the foundation. I've only used it like 2 times, but the 2 times I've used it, I've liked it. Like most stick foundations, it does kind of give you a little bit of a shine. I'm not sure if I have a picture in this, because typically when I try new foundations, I like to wear it and make sure I'm not going to break out or anything like that. So I've only worn it like two times, I think it is, and it was fine. It was good. So I like it so far. I think it is like, I think it's 40 bucks. I think that's a little bit expensive, but if you like Smashbox and you don't like that super heavy feeling, you might like this. And I also like that it does come with like the soft contour. I'm not really into the cream contours, but it's not bad. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. I am the shade Nutmeg. I love this foundation. Like I said, I will try to have the link down below to the video. I would say that this is medium to full coverage as well. You could definitely build it up. It has like that soft matte, and I love it. And I think the color is like dead on to my skin color. So what you see here, this is true color. It matches me to a T. Okay, this one right here is by Makeup Forever. This is one of their newer releases. It is the Ultra HD Perfector Blurring Skin Tint with sunscreen. It has SPF 25 in it. Now this one is not full coverage, I will say. This one is sheer to medium. I have worn it like if I'm just, again, running to the store really quick and I just need a little bit of a cover up. I'm the shade number 11. It's very lightweight, and it really does, like I said, it does like blur out. Like, my skin looked flawless. And I also have a little tiny foundation. This was by Cover FX. This is in the shade N110. Now this one is a little bit dark, so if I'm using this, I will like mix it with a little bit of like a concealer or something to where I can balance it out, because it is just a hint dark. So those foundations are all from Sephora. The only foundation that I have by MAC is the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I am in the shade NW45. I'm NW45 across the board when it comes to anything MAC. Like if I'm going spot on with my skin shade, I'm in NW45. So this is what it looks like right here. This was like an OG favorite of mine, like for a while. I like to use that more in the summertime as well. I have swam in that foundation and it didn't go nowhere. This MAC was my OG. It was my favorite until Now you can get this at Sephora or Ulta. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is still, oh my god, this can never, like they can never discontinue this ever. Like I love this foundation. This is probably one of my all-time favorites. Probably bought like 10 or more of these. I love this stuff. I am the shade 10.0. It's waterproof. Again, it's kind of like the Kat Von D as far as like the feel. Like it's a little bit heavier than some of the other foundations that I talked about. I will say the Kat Von D, it feels a little bit more heavier than the Urban Decay. Just don't go in with so much product. A little bit goes a very, very long way. So don't pump, and then because it's going to be so much, and then you're gonna feel like a cake is on your face. And I only have 2 luxury, which is okay. The first one I have on my face today. This is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Long Wear High Cover Foundation. And I am the shade 12. And it looks like this. This foundation, I purchased mine at Neiman Marcus. I think they have it at Nordstrom too. I love it. I love the color. I feel like it matches me to a T. I will repurchase. Like it's worth it. At first I was like, you know, oh, Giorgio Armani, you know, whatever. No, it's worth it. I love it. I really, really love it. It is like a soft matte. It's lightweight. It's full coverage. It lasts all day. I don't feel like I'm getting shiny throughout the day. I've not slept all night, but I've taken like a nap in it. It doesn't transfer. It's just a beautiful foundation, and I love it. I love it. And then the very last foundation that I'm going to talk about is the Dior Forever Undercover 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation right here. I'm the shade 051. Just in the regular Dior Forever foundation, I'm the same shade. I think it's called like Praline. I want to say it's like 51 Praline. You can get it at Sephora. It's also at Nordstrom, I believe, as well. It is like full coverage. It doesn't oxidize. Honestly, all these foundations that I'm talking about don't oxidize except the Kat Von D and the Urban Decay. I feel that they both kind of oxidize a little bit. Oxidizing just means by the time it sets a hint darker than the shade that comes out of the actual case or pump or applicator, whatever you want to call it. The only thing is I don't like the shade range. I feel like they need to go a little bit deeper when it comes to the skin tones of women of color. I think they only had like 1 or 2 shades darker, and I don't appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie, I do love it, and I will repurchase it. I do. It was a first impressions, but then I fell in love and I was like, oh, it's definitely a keeper. So yeah, those are all of my foundations, and I hope that I gave you some insight, maybe wanting to try some new ones. If you've tried any of these, comment down below which one you have, which one you love. If you have one that you feel I love that I didn't mention, comment down below, because I'm always looking for new foundations. I just feel like it's really good to just have just a couple, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's it for this video. We're gonna do my whole makeup collection, but we're just going in. I'm gonna do foundations, and I'm gonna do concealers, and we're gonna do eyeshadow palettes and all that. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.